Hey y'all, this is Kim with Creative Escapades. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so excited that you joined me today, and I'm excited to show you what I'm going to be making. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. So today's project, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I have this 35-ounce bowl and chip dip chiller. This is a stainless steel double-walled, and you can put ice in the bucket part to keep your dip cold in the little bowl in the top, or you can put hot water in the container to keep your dip in the bowl hot. And I've already sanded it down and cleaned it with Dawn dish soap and sprayed it with Rustoleum matte white spray paint. And I have this on my M&H turners. If you haven't ever tried that, go check them out. I'm going to leave the link below. I do have an affiliation with them, so any purchases you may make from them, I have to tell you I might get a commission from. So the medium I'm going to be using today is all alcohol inks, and I'm starting with the Latte from Ranger, and then I'm going to use Jacquard Calabaza orange, and then I have the Ranger Cranberry and Jacquard Rainforest green, Jacquard Baja blue, and then instead of using the turquoise that I showed you at the last, I'm going to be using the Ranger Cobalt blue. And I've got my turner sideways. I normally have it long ways in front of me, but I'm going to be using a flat brush, and I'm going to just dip the brush into my ink, and I have a cup for each color, and I've put a box to prop my arm on, and I decided to use this paintbrush here because it's flatter and it's a little bit wider than what I started off with. So I have loaded up my brush with the Latte alcohol ink, and I'm just gently letting it lay against the surface of the bowl, and I'm letting the tumbler do the work for me. As it turns, I'm just letting the brush rest against the turner so that I get that perfect straight line. And then to make it darker, I just keep reloading my brush until I get it to the depth of color that I want. And I'm doing this first part kind of slow, and I will speed the video up here in a moment, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to get that straight line for the Sherpa striped look. So I've sped it up a little bit now, and in between each color I have a little cup of alcohol that I'm rinsing my brush off because I don't want to get the colors mixed. Now we're doing the orange. I think it looks really good against the Latte. And then next I'm going to do Cranberry. This is such a pretty alcohol ink. I love that color. And just letting it rest and dipping it as many times as I need to get a deeper color. And I let it go all the way around and then just gently lift my brush so that it doesn't leave a mark of where the start stop is. Okay, next we're going to do the forest green, and I know this looks kind of blue on the camera here, but it's not, it's green. And I like the deepness of that because it kind of breaks up those lighter colors. And then next we'll use the Baja blue. That kind of gives that rainforest, the green color when you put it up next to the blue. And then my next color will be the Cobalt blue, which almost up against these, the green and the Baja blue, it kind of has just a tad of a purple tint to it. So it kind of just brings it all together. And then I'm going to start over with the Latte and just continue all the way up, alternating the colors. Getting it a little bit darker. When I'm cleaning my brush, I'm cleaning the alcohol off, but it still has a little bit of residue, so that's why it kind of takes a couple times to get the depth of color. So here goes the orange again, and I'm not going to take you through each and every color, but you can see where they kind of touch and overlap. It gives it almost another separate color that divides off each of the colors from the other. And here it is. I've done it all the way up, and I'm just going to let it turn for a little bit on my turner. And I want to tell you about this turner. I love this one for big projects like this because I have a 12-inch clearance, or actually the turner itself is 12 inches. So I have a large clearance below the surface of my project, whatever I'm doing it on. And like I said, I'll leave you the link to their website. So this has turned for a while, and I took it out and used Rustoleum clear matte sealer on it to seal my alcohol into or onto the surface of the bowl. And now I'm ready to put on my layer of resin, and I am using Resin. This is a UV art resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I've mixed 30 milliliters up for this bowl. And I like to use this because there's virtually no bubbles. It sets up fairly quickly. It's not the 15-minute, but it doesn't take hours and hours for it to set up to where it's touchable. I'm just smoothing it on and let it turn overnight. And this is the finished product. And I think it is just adorable. You can put the cold in there, keep your ice in the bowl to keep your chip dip cold, or hot water. I also did the bottom of the container too. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please click like and share. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can hit that subscribe button and ring that bell next to it, and you'll get notified when I upload future videos. Comments, questions, leave them down below. I love feedback. I love to hear what you think about it, and answer any questions that I can. The link to everything that I used will be in the description box below. The link to my Etsy shop, all my social media is there. If you want to go follow me on those, I would greatly appreciate it. All those things, you are helping my channel to grow, and I can never express my appreciation for that enough. So I want to thank you for joining me on this project, and I hope to see you in my next creative escapade. Bye bye for now.